Here on Decker Does It DIY. Today we're going to work on a Yamaha Vstar 650. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Decker Does It DIY. Today I'm going to be working on the Yamaha Vstar 650. It's a buddy of mine's bike, and as it's been sitting here in my shop, I've noticed that it's leaked oil a little bit. I did a little research on it, and I've seen that there's a few common places where these bikes will leak, and I'm going to check probably the most obvious one, and we're going to dig down to it and see what we can find out, see if we can fix it or at least slow the leak down. A buddy of mine purchased it a couple weeks ago. I was trying to sell it. I've been tinkering with it, got it running real good, cleaned the carburetors on it. I put a new clutch cable on it. It basically just needs to be cleaned up, but I just wanted to address this oil leak, see if we can't get that taken care of, because nobody likes a leaky motorcycle. Speaking of leaky motorcycles, I finally fixed mine. I'm still deciding on if I want to post the video or not. If y'all are interested, let me know in the comments. But I fixed the inner primary seal on the Indian Spirit. It wasn't too bad of a job, but then again, it wasn't the easiest. But I've just been cleaning this thing up. What I still have to do with this, I installed an easy clutch system on this, and as I was working on the primary on this Indian, one of my clutch springs, the bolt broke off into the clutch basket, and I can't get that bolt out. I'm either going to have to disassemble everything, take that clutch basket to work, and try to put it in my mill it out, or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know I don't want to buy another one because they're about 500 bucks. That's what I'm going to end up doing on this, is take that transmission back apart, take the easy clutch out of it, because right now the way that it's set up, you should have a little bit of slop right here in your clutch, and what little bit of slop I do have, it makes it shift real hard into gear, so, and it's kind of hard to find neutral. But right now I have this Vstar on my pallet jack that I took from my previous job. They was going to throw it away. I found a pretty good use for it. It'll lift up a motorcycle pretty good. I got a strap down here to make sure it doesn't drop down on me. This pallet jack will hold, let's see, it'll hold a lot of weight, 3,000 pounds, and it's pretty much perfect for a motorcycle. You can set it right up underneath the frame and lift it right up. You kind of need two people to get it upright and positioned, but it works pretty good. What we're going to do, one of the common places the oil leaks happen on these bikes, I don't know if you could see it, but right in there's an oil leak and it's dripping. And one of the common places, there's a neutral safety switch in behind this cover, and I'm probably going to take this kickstand off just to drop it out of the way, and then take this cover off so we can see that neutral safety switch. Starting off, take off this kickstand. We got two, I think they're 14 millimeter. Yeah, 14 millimeter bolts. And there's a nut on the back side, so I need to get a wrench. Okay, you got a wrench. I'm trying to do this with the camera where it's at right now so you can kind of see what's going on. I'm going to get a bungee cord. Or I could just drop it down like that. We'll try that. These are 5mm. I pre-broke them, so that's why they look so loose. Bike's a little hot. I took it for a ride earlier. It's a new clutch cable I put on it. So right there's the neutral safety switch. Right there's the neutral safety switch. Looks like 3 Torx bits. And it kind of looks as though the oil is coming from there. Because, I mean, I'm not seeing any oil up here. It looks fairly dry. And it's dry in the front. Try and get you all in there as you can see. It's dry up there, but it's wet right there at the bottom. I'm going to set a little oil pan up underneath because I don't know if a lot of oil is going to come out of this thing or just a little bit. So this Torx bit is a T25 if you was interested. I can just say that I've never worked on one of these bikes. I haven't worked on a lot of bikes, but I do like working on them. I'm pretty certain there's an O-ring on the back side of this. I do have an O-ring kit, so if need be, I'll change out the O-ring. And hopefully that'll solve the problem. But my buddy told me the guy gave him 3 or 4 quarts of oil when he bought this thing. And I asked my buddy, I was like, well, did you think to ask him if it leaked oil, and if it did, how much? And of course he didn't ask. He just bought it. Someone's been in here before because I'm seeing some silicone on it. I'm going to get a pair of needle nose pliers and see if I can pull that out. Okay, pulled right out. Someone's been in here before. See the silicone? They try to put silicone on it to seal it up. It's not cracked, it's just not sealing. That O-ring is pretty bad. It's kind of flat. See if I got an O-ring that'll fit it. I might have something. I'll clean this up. Let me get some carburetor cleaner and we'll clean up all this stuff. As far as this, just gonna spray it off. Okay, we got that cleaned up. See if I can match a gasket to it. That looks pretty good. Let's go with that. In order to put this back in the position that it was in, you can see on that there's a little gold looking tab. That's got to be in the same orientation as this. So we're gonna put it back together just like that. Just put a little bit of grease on my finger to put on this O-ring. Hopefully that'll help. Let it slip on. There it went. You don't want to over tighten these bolts, that's for sure, because the sensor's plastic and you'll crack those ears off pretty easy. Okay, I still have to clean this bike, give it a good scrubbing. If y'all like videos like this, let me know in the comments. Thumbs up. Hit the bell for notifications. I'll release some more content. I said I do woodworking, like to work on motorcycles. Now that I have this GoPro, I might have some ride videos, might do some moto vlogging, if that's what you call it. Go on some pretty cool adventures, take you to some cool roads here in Kentucky. Seeing any oil leaks. I'm going to let it run for a while and we'll come back and check it again. Okay, I'm back from going out for a little ride. Went around the block a few times and the bike's been sitting here in this spot for, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes or so, and I think that pretty much fixed my problem. Still have no oil leak, so that's a good thing. So pretty much down to cleaning her up, polishing it up, try to list it and sell it. So yeah guys, I think it pretty much solved the problem on the Vstar. If y'all enjoyed this video or videos like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can be reminded when I do post more videos like this. I got my DeWalt planer, got some new parts for it, and I've been aiming to put out a new video on it show you the modifications I got for it. We'll get it up and going, but I got a mess to clean here in the shop. I've been working on these bikes for a few days, and I just haven't had a chance to do anything between that and working here, working there. But until next time, y'all have a good day.